Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
Yes, Fambulen, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment with the Campo, the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok. I hope see they get to say loud and clear. We just want to confirm. We just want to confirm from the comment section if they get to loud and clear before we for on the issues there. Better one. We go appreciate if we get some confirmation there. Switch. Right. As one can for them key issues then. Very, very important issues then. I'm sure could be of public interest as always. Anything we count here, no, so don't give it a thought, not so. All right. I know say it takes some few seconds. Yeah, Alassane, thank you very much. All right, brilliant. Alfred Toure, you said thank you. All right, tonight, would they continue for do what we do best now? By looking at critical statement, play ghost clip, analyze, and then make projection. Well, as now seen at the title, we see Siba, whether the Minister of Information, say in an APC clearly no say Edmond Sylvester that it will be the next and I go man the 2028 election. Somebody go ask, okay, what's the important what's in this mean? How he connected with all of which he would they go on to? It connected in so much. In fact, that make we take and say, you know what? We need for bring and calm to the Komon-Tok people that they can play with her, right? And no one can play with something like that. We go look into that deeply. We also see the government don't technically accept austerity. The IMF don't come boldly tell and say, when they spend, like say, perhaps on the printing money, even though not on the printer, in the sense that you ever go pay them printer for we, Even as that, if now you print money, you ever get control. Because if you drive without control, you know what's in the happen, not so you crash. We also see a viral video. White boy no new na the political landscape. He said the first lady in bodyguard then and put on gunpoint for the cleverer. Well, we go count as a phone, you understand? But we count as a phone. We also go pay attention on land issues as we the other day Naya almost apologize first. We reach on this very topic with system, everything just go off. Everything just go off. Today, we hope so if we reach on this land issue, we'll be the time to talk about fetish. That's not going to happen, no. Okay, that's not going to happen. And we also see the trend. We all know what they take place at the Middle East. Israel, America versus Iran. And it seems as if that conflict is spreading across Africa. For example, here in Sierra Leone, we see Shia then come out and demonstrate, and even they chant death to America. We see in Nigeria a similar group where they say now the black Jews, and they come out and they protest in support of America. See how it happened for here? And then in the Middle East, with the far West Africa, but now we can toots. Well, apart from that, the pain we made to go through, the pain in the sense, the fear. Well, governments don't put their own communication, their own point. Anyway, we go look into that. As well as see, as always, Naya, we jam packed. If you just join me for the first time, we offer you this opportunity for welcoming a Komon-Tok with a different side, with a Komon-Tok YouTube side. Maybe it's useful for the first time. And now for joining me, easy. Click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell, and each time we can live, we will send you an alert. We also did our Komon-Tok Entertainment, another channel we create, more than 10,000, close to 11,000 subscribers, all thanks to her. And we also did our Facebook with the Komon-Tok special. Please consider for following, and of course the Komon-Tok platform again. We'll make sure to see the message to everybody, and that make spread. You know so. All right, me and Mr. Komon-Tok. We can just not for comfort and the issues here. Better one. They can just.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, no matter.
All right, straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for waste. As always, gentle reminder, we can say sharing is caring. Please consider for share so the next person can benefit from information. So, and I use small effort with it. Now we start with what thing will cool your attention. I mean, for reduce the tempo first. I know say people that don't hang now the wire, so I'll reduce a little bit. I think this law just put on for fun, not so. Some of them don't see and some of them don't see it. Let's start from side. They can just now.
The family, good evening. Me, na white boy, the SLPP, white boy, Musa Tarawali. Me family, I don't return back. I don't return home back for support. Alaji Musa Tarawali. That video where we go social media where I talk for First Lady, insecurity them. Now them put gun, them point gun for me. For let I declare for First Lady. Let's support First Lady. And me family, who say you don't see gun, you don't see ammunition, you panic, and I make a declare for the First Lady. But for now, I don't go back to my home. And who say I be there when I Musa Tarawali. Me family na SLPP. I want we support Musa Tarawali because he gets so react. And this man, he don't help grassroots. This man, he don't push this party go before. This man, he don't help grassroots for let their life them change. I don't see lots of people like me. When I be the see, Tiade the pass a doti. And when I be the see, Tiade tip for it and not be the get. Musa Tarawali don't change my life. When I always see, and now they wear good clothes. Musa Tarawali they make and they eat good food. And Mbema, they lie for me. Mbema never do nothing for me. From where I declare for them, no changes, and them not do for me. All them na promise a lie, then they pass. Me family, please, Madam First Lady, support Musa Tarawali. President Bio, support Musa Tarawali. The only man we go protect una property them. And always una get na this country. Now like Musa Tarawali. Me, white boy, and also other person, I don't go back. They say, family tick, it a bend, it not a broke. I don't return back, me family. Home na home. Mr. Musa Tarawali, if I do anything when I'm wrong, please, I beg you for God and Nabi, let you forgive me. You are one of the delegates. And now I don't see the right person for loan and support. When I like you, Musa Tarawali, woman abroad, please, let us support Musa Tarawali. Me, I don't go back. Oh. I don't go back. Oh. Una we don't go. Una return back. Because me don't return back. Because this is Musa Tarawali. Now the people's choice. Musa Tarawali. Now the Redeemer. Musa Tarawali. Now APC they afraid for the 2028 election. Now they afraid. Nobody. No flag bearer. No they they afraid. Now only Musa Tarawali. They afraid Fatima Bio. They afraid Senge. They afraid Den Kefala. Even Timothy Kabade. All. Even Kane Yunkela. APC not afraid them. Because APC, the more we understand them. Where shall be them? Now Musa Tarawali. Kane no sabi boy APC. Senge no sabi boy APC. Julia no sabi boy APC. Fatima be yourself. We no sabi boy APC. Now only Musa Tarawali no APC. He know the weak point. He know all the corner in this country. Once more. So Musa Tarawali, me flag bearer, the people's flag. Pastor Isa, it's why on social media, and they beg, dear, forgive me. Dear, and me, I do mistake. Dear, and I beg.
All right. Now, like I said, it's just for fun. But when you look at it again, you know, go on complete sin of fun. Let's see what he say. For protect them property. So it's like you don't come, you know, they say if you see a king talk say tomorrow will they cook fall or will they cook fried soup, you go down from the mama or the papa don't talk not so. And if we are here then they talk so it's probably waiting the hear them big one and they talk about property that go save them property. I think you know need somebody no need for afraid or make them protect your property. You know say property it's genuinely also and you follow the due process and there is a laid down procedure. You got a lot of these guys before they come into power, some of them be literally broke or now average people but just 1 to 3 years don't turn millionaires then. But some of them if we then show you how much it costs. For example, the former chief minister, Professor Francis, when they send him picture the host where that one they bill. If you see the host, oh my God, I go make me go video and let them we'll try forget a program on and let them go video on. I can't see this man be the Bradford University, just like a average person where they give. I mean, don't they have a cancer people in salary, but we know how much they pay lecturer there. In just few years, that man, if you see us, imagine that man don't lecture. He don't lecture in this country, don't travel, don't win. That man, if you see that one day, you ask. Now you go understand why some of them they go the length and bread for kill. Why did they go the length and bread for lie? Why did they go the length and bread for exchange the integrity? Why did they go the length and bread for make sure say honesty no option? Completely no, you know. Yeah. And that was a man who say 1% it's okay. 1% it's okay. As long as you're able to deliver. Imagine 1 billion, 1%, somebody they take her. No law not tell you say when they give a project for take 1%. But I mean they pay you. But in come introduce that slogan, they 1%. They don't tell me what's there. Anyway, not to interrupt people I don't try for do journalogy now, let make sense to you. Obviously, even though people are not they take and see us, but it would don't probably hear from some of those stakeholders and then concern. And it's a journey. Most of them, why no one left power, why did they afraid for Hanover power? Now this and many researchers don't point that. So that's just how it is. It is. But anyway, we will keep on posted on then developments here. All right. The key point I'm bringing here today. Let's put something nice on your screen. I hope say you see on your screen clear. There are 2 authors where you see on your screen, and these are very, very powerful authors we don't write extensively on politics, on governance, on social issues. Max Weber and also Robert A. Darrell. The reason we make a bring Camden 2 author there because I want can put something where perhaps it will make more sense to you if I not just put that at me. So this go add more sense. I'll read what's in it right. Understanding politics, compromise, and closed-door negotiations. Politics has long been described as a real, recurring compromise and private negotiation behind closed doors. Max Weber argued that politics is the heart of the possible, requiring compromise to achieve practical outcomes. Similarly, Robert Ada emphasized that much of the democratic politics involved bargaining among competing interests out of public view. Underline the word public view. But thinkers highlight how political decisions often come from behind the scenes negotiation and trade-offs. See, and also somebody go say, Mr. Komon-Tok, what in this mean? What he mean? Yeah. Well, we all know, say, they always try for, borrow some of them bright, bright brains there. We don't want to be too philosophical, but sometimes good for like borrow from knowledge. Now, how disconnected to what you want to say? There are plenty of things where you don't know, where me don't know, where they take place behind the scene between political actors and them party there, where sometimes now later we know. I'll take you back into a history. During the ANU, the agreement of national unity, many times, the ruling government can frequently say there will be no rerun, there will be no another election, there will be no change of anything. Not so plenty people now this platform, a lot of people they argue no. In fact, if one of the leading they all lead the team, Dr. Mara Seleno no preempt. That would they be raised a lot of hope. People and look at her many times. And indeed, I happen. It can be say the government's own side instance say there will be no rerun, there will be no further election. These discussions now purely for set the pace for future election. They make it clear. We see Sangede. I know I'm just bold now with them videos and they again because this I too all don't know. I just explain. I don't understand. Plenty time. We don't see. Not so. And there was a video where the Secretary General Lansana, he said the reason we make them be afraid or come out and say there will be no read. I'm sure after 2023, going to the end of 2023, there was hope. They said you won't go take places that then we don't know. Lansana, Dumbuya, and others, then we don't know. Say there will be no rerun. That is one. There will be no future election. That is two. And they knew fully that these ANU discussions, they are only meant to create the enabling environment for future election. It has nothing absolutely to do with the previous election. But yet still, they choose not to say it publicly until after probably you don't take some time and then begin kind of say, we see CDI attorneys to come and say, let me say this, there will be, not also, it happened. So now, we don't begin the year from Sibase, regardless of the fact that majority of Sierra Leoneans say they're not happy with this guy in and this guy in appointment one, that APC knew fully. Then no, he say APC no say the ECSL boss where they appoint then go run the hotel. Now you want to ask, could this be say a similar thing will take place during the ANU? Would they ask question? Questions someone would ask. What we go do? We'll invite some of APC stalwarts, one of them back for Canada this program, and put this what you ask so. Because what we want to let people do, we want let we get the facts earlier, right? Let we prepare with mind the world and the Sierra Leone for prepare the mind rather than later where we are in, we can't say, oh, okay, this is a bluff. Remember, a few days ago, I began some of the Naya and we asked and say, we're not able to sustain, we're not position. They all be say, the family stand on them position. But if you see by the cancer now, APC no. Say, now Alpha Edmond, Sylvester and I go be the next, and I go and they won the 2028. So what is the point of them holding the government, holding the nation at ransom, punishing the people, knowing fully well they already probably, I'm not sure, I don't get anything for confirm rather than just waiting Siba say they know whether they don't make a secret deal. Of course, for you those who author, because that's not a fact that sometimes political decision could be made behind closed door without the public awareness. We know the unable know. So that's not the thing. So now we just put this one and listen carefully, and then we go do the due diligence and try for talk with some of these APC stalwarts. We go reach out to any one of them where we will get probably, I don't know, maybe tomorrow maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow. But anyway, we'll definitely we'll let you know. All right, all listen this one. If they address this concern, radio 98.1. They can just now.
The APC party don't raise concern since the one of the appointment, and finally you see parliament they approve and they don't take oath of office before president, and now then they say for let them reverse the decision. In any way, government or president gets plan for look into this issue and reverse this decision.
The president don't get that power there. The constitution clear. The president don't get the power for waking up money and tell the man say your decision, your appointment is reversed. It don't go through the due process. APC know this.
So is it that the APC party is wasting time presently?
Again, me, say I can be careful now they use words. Me, I like for treats and engage APC with respect. I just to tell you, say the constitution, they very clear. The president not get the power for waking up money to my and tell the electoral commissioner say you are fired or will they pull you. No, it don't go through the process. It don't take the oath, and at the duly, that the democratic process where APC may get an opportunity for engaging, and they chose not to. And they know say na Edmond Alpha now go conduct the next election. Me and they know that.
Okay. Now catch that side. Perhaps you know again. All right. I just put for you the last part.
The democratic
a lot of
process
people
where
get
APC get an opportunity for engaging, and they chose not to. And they know say na Edmond Alpha now go conduct the next election. Me and they know that.
Okay. Clearly. And when they talk, they are not just talking out of fun. They are saying things probably what's already agreed behind closed. Technically, when these guys talk are like a policy statement, and Mina, it's all and with all they don't sit down. Otherwise, they be careful. But there is a mistake we make. They say the president don't get power for wake up one morning and tell Edmond Sylvester say you are fired. It's wrong. The Constitution of Sierra Leone gave the president power for hire and fire at any time. He can appoint you today and tomorrow morning you wake. He say, I don't want you. The Constitution didn't stop the president for hire anybody. The Constitution didn't stop the president for fire anybody. As long as Narami can say most of the letter, it's as pleases His Excellency, not so. I said the right name press release and day. It's as pleases His Excellency to appoint XYZ. So it also displeases this excellency to fire. If the Constitution gave the president the power to hire, it's the same. The reverse is also true. The Constitution also gave the president that enormous power to hire. That's it. So for like you can see, the Constitution, the president's not get that power. It's completely wrong. And I think they are just where they say doubling up this thing, making a little bit of like say like we respect the Constitution so much that we can't just joke with it all. But anyway, that's part of it. But the other part where they try for science, where a lot of people can get attention. Is it possible that maybe a deal has already been struck behind closed doors? We don't know, not so. But I remind you, Marabio still gets APC dossier. The COI, the Commission of Inquiry paper, still gets them. But there are other people that were still then all then on different on houses on chemistry to host them and go through and so then go take so other people and they back now the executive wouldn't still get them paper them, and the issues them we need. Maybe it's just a bargaining chip for them. But let's just put waiting let's just put waiting Kaifala Mara say. Now Kaifala Mara tweets this. That was the very started. They say the government of Sierra Leone's feedback meeting of yesterday, 12 March 2026, on the status of the implementation of the Agreement for National Unity and Tripartite Committee recommendation was flawed and misleading. It is absurd that 29 months after the ANU was concluded, we still have cases pending in court. And as the files of APC officials have gone missing, that's a word, have gone missing. Some of those files have gone missing, right? One wonders why the presidency will neither acknowledge nor reply to a meeting request from the APC leader. This is contrary to Resolution 6, which calls for re-engineering and rekindling relationships at the highest level of our political ecosystem. So far, nothing significant has been achieved under the Tripartite Committee recommendation. I have mentioned nothing more. So basically, you look like APC, they look technically like they want compromise. I don't know if you want to get Twitter, they say. These particular tweets suggest, according to our understanding, APC, they are looking for compromise. APC, they look like say sometime they're not going to hold to the position for as long as it takes. And therefore, the best way to reach out. But always, I will reply back, Marabi will say, that in no more able to treat APC. Say, get the medicine, the doctor. Maybe, that doesn't go meet them. You want allow them force, you understand, let them, bang and bang, talk, the angry belle, some angry belle, and MP their way, so no, they will be, whatever the case may be, definitely where angry go on soak there. Again, Marabi will be talking, say, APC no will be angry. It's okay. Say no will be a sokia. So maybe it allow them first let the sun beats them. From there, then I call them at the shade and can discuss. And say, all right. So again, there is nothing here on this particular segment will be conclusive. These are just analysis they will make or we don't do all over. So we left on for now. As time they go, let time prove her wrong. Not so let time prove her right. And una sege for call. Una sege will tell me if perhaps anything of what do you think? You will just left and keep them program here. It's very important. So left that side. Another area where you go get interest of. But this one don't become serious in the sense we see the conflicts now the Middle East don't begin church now with shores, West Africa to be precise. I want to put for you one viral video where a lot of people don't share today. In fact, it's in our platform. And I will also bring you one from Nigeria. Let's see the Middle East conflict, how it's shaping our perception, our demographic, political, social, and religious ecosystem in our. Let me just bring on. I'll take it. They can just.
We support the Iranian nation. We support them because they stand against oppression. We support them because they stand against infidelity. We stand against them because they stand against arrogance. We stand behind them because they stand against colonialism and imperialism. And today, we believe that by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Iran will gain victory over infidelity when America and Israel. Today, now we got confidence. For said the Quran, now in the pivotal source of the Muslims. I want to call all Sunni Muslims for let them not say today the truth is with Allah and Allah not the truth. And let them not say today the Shia world, now they stand upon the truth, will make the enemy the focus them today. There is nothing because Shia hold the truth, Shia hold the reality of Islam, the reality of the Quran. Death to America, death to America, death to Israel, death to the Arab reactionary regime. We do believe in it today. Now a day where we can establish the thin line between Kufr and Tawheed. And we stand for Tawheed. We stand for Allah subhanahu subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Iranian nation not they bow to any other Allah, to any other God except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why we believe in Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. We believe in Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. We not they bend down to any other power. We not they bend down to any other God, but we they bend to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we they follow the steps of Iran. We they follow the steps of the messenger when a prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And today we they go through the life of the Ahlul Bayt of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So therefore, once more, I want to salute the nation of Iran. I want to salute the new leader, Sayyid Mujtaba Al-Khamenei. I want to salute him. I want to salute the noble warriors, them, the combatants of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Once more, I want to shout, death to America. Death to America. Death to America. Death to America. Death to Israel. Death to Israel. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
All right, that's not Sierra Leone. Lap for you in Nigeria. This is Nigeria. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much on Nigeria side. I bring calm on Sierra Leone. A lot of people and they ask critical questions. We Muslim brothers then gets the bold mind. They come out, they condemn America, condemn Israel for the bomb where they bomb, or for the war where then the illegal war, like where a lot of people call on the legal war against Iran. Then they stand for injustice, not so, which is good because they say injustice anyway is a threat to justice everywhere. But the but here is, whose side they will be dated? Whose side they? How many times we don't see injustice in our own country? How many times we don't see police brutality? How many times we don't see government don't do excesses? How many times we don't see killings in the country? We don't see these religious leaders come out and say we protest against our own country. Is it just maybe out of fear, out of ignorance, out of naivety? What's the problem? What is going on here? I think these are valid questions. In as much as I know say, yeah, then I shares and give affiliation, but as a charity begins at home. Go, get your own problem first. You left fire, you go try for solve a person problem. Other place, technically, other people go see as hypocrite. And the same goes to Nigeria. Nigeria gets so much conflict, interreligious conflict, tribal conflict, even worse past we say. But they chose for, forget about then you should say, go involved in a situation where in probably not get full understanding. But the intricacies will surround and the same way to we. But anyway, this are religious business, religion. Sometimes we don't want to go deep into that because there are people who they take offense. We don't want to involve too much in religion because one of the things we all know about religious tolerance. Now, one we own at least our own legacy, our own value, Nande. But nevertheless, if you see certain things, say, it's good for speak truth to power, regardless of the power we be. Whether than religious power, political power, military power, we need for speak truth. I think no more. It's not concern a lot of people raise. Why they not they do it? If they do it for support Iran, why they not they do for support the young Sierra Leonean brother? Again, the opinion is different. Perhaps when I get better one pass we just put on the side. Now, another one where I want to just bring hand to you. That the area where it look like finally governments don't accept say, they couldn't see what had on past Gary. Yes, with all these previous promises of after 3 months, then turn things around. Things are not seems to be go getting better anytime soon. But I just want to bring kind something to you. Most of the time now, okay, say these institutions, IMF, the World Bank, independent, we then pull a reports, the reports entirely, it, not get any political interference. But yeah, now you hear what the minister they say. No, even what's in IMF they write about there, and then they get an that today. Today I will connect us and let people and just know, because most of the time sometimes we can just talk. And so even the IMF not businessman then, not business that they can't do. So then just go for serve them and then customer well, what's in customer, and it just they can say the basic the 101 in sales, customer service. You therefore agree to what the customer wants, and that's it. Anyway, first, let me just put for you what you will see today, and this story mainly carried out by Sierra Leone. The government don't agree say not get for be as business as usual, and this is just common sense. This an officer said that people and for don't labor on just common sense. Just common sense, this one. Just common sense. I'll go read them for yourself. Sierra Leone to slash government spending under the IMF-backed austerity plan. The government of Sierra Leone will drastically cut foreign exchange spending as part of a new austerity measures supported by the International Monetary Fund to prevent further depletion of the country's international reserves. Okay? I'll take time to explain to you this correct. According to the newly released IMF Country Report, the nation's gross international reserve fell to critical of 1.5 months of imports covered by September 2025. The IMF attributed the decline largely to higher than expected government spending, including payments for imported goods and services, overseas embassies and diplomatic missions, international travel, and electricity subsidies. To address the situation, the government and the IMF have agreed to introduce strict ceiling for budgetary spending, classed as quantitative performance criterion (QPC), which will likely restrict foreign currency disbursements under new austerity plan. Government spending will be reduced by 0.3% of the GDP, falling from estimated 153 million in 2025 to 109 million in 2026. The IMF warned that the current foreign spending levels are incompatible with the maintaining adequate reserves, urging the Ministry of Finance and the Bank of Sierra Leone to work closely to prevent further depletion. In addition to spending cuts, authorities plan to rebuild reserve by accumulating 71 million through foreign exchange purchases in domestic market and the issuance of a 3-year domestic forex-linked bond. These combined measures are expected to improve the Sierra Leone reserve coverage by 2 months, covered by the end of 2025. Back then. Now, what's in the try for talk here? It clear. This now, when there is a common sense, and sometimes for listening to the voice of the people, they can say the voice of the people is the voice of God. Right? God no they come and talk to someone. Apart from that, angel no they come can talk. No, the angel don't stop. We they talk to ourselves. Thousands of people, millions of people don't call on one thing. Excessive travel, like it's like a drunken sailor or somebody where just sometimes they understand. The president, no president know they in the history of Sierra Leone. We don't travel rich mother be that span of time. They. And I want to believe say in West Africa as well as Africa, we put her among the 10, giving you time. Don't say they are not done there for 40 years old. You check 5-7 years old, you don't do. Don't they don't do the 40 years, you go say they're up. And they happen just like that. Now hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars now they go. And this now what's in they say? Each plane, the minimum that they spend is more than $100,000. And they talk about per diem, and they talk about hotel, and they talk about security. And we also see the government increase these embassies. We get a lot of embassies now. We sometimes, even also will not get enough people there who still get embassy. And when you get embassy, those diplomatic agencies you get for maintain them. I know they say they don't send people and go monitor Sierra Leoneans there, but look like, for example, the Baltic, the headquarter be the only within the Baltic region. Now Moscow dey. Ukraine, for example, now consul we get. You can get consul, you can get people there. In fact, in Ukraine, not to say Leone na the consul, now a Ukrainian na the consul. Ludmila na the consul, na Ukrainian. Now the honorary consul, but yet still, if we go meet her, it talk with we. It help we. In fact, now we form an organization. We now be the Secretary General under the embassy itself, under the consulates. We just at least for support. We say, try for make sure say we meet we need as Sierra Leoneans. We it be help you a lot because when you were broke. I'll be able, mobilize people that try for and come in one place. And I must therefore say it do well for me because it give me, give me an entire house. So now on the day, one day as long as I take, but will not be just feel comfortable because the war. Outside the side for connecting, there are other people that equally can serve as consulate, where no need for cost the government money. But this is politics. When I don't serve you, when I don't support you, don't become, you get for pay me kind. And sometimes, if I'm not gonna serve with you, they create a portfolio for you. And that portfolio so governments of Salon, they spend too much and they spend more than they earn. And the critical point here is we reserve because every country, according to the standard, now 3 months, now they reserve, now they wouldn't say the benchmark, but we now half of five depleted. Now, half of it. In fact, the 1.5 go down left of imports, goods and services, it don't go down back. Whether now one night don't be or you don't critical. So now that make if something, God forbid, if this war Russia, this war Middle East no hand quick, a disaster for we because we don't get reserve. Reserve no day. That is why the austerity come. But guess what? A lot of people in the field they say austerity na a bad thing. Austerity is simply like you live according to your means. Cut expenditure, necessary, cut waste, and make sure say you spend the money judiciously. But they're not there. They're not there. People don't talk this now. A whole country, we get less than, and this is not necessarily confirm and say we get less than 1.5. 1.5, like maybe 6 weeks of import goods and services. If we want for import fuel, we want for import other things, only 6 weeks now. 3 months, the money were available. Because the day. And I also understand, say the government ministers and they pay them in loans. Now in dollars they pay them. And I also understand, see, it also goes out to even some of the parliamentarians. Say them we don't arrange them budgets and we don't increase them. And we don't increase, give them some benefits there, all now in dollars. In fact, it didn't have the bill. If it didn't have the bill, say no dollars and for pay them. So money not the day. Money not the day. They always have the bank, the reserve, and they go take. And worse, it's whether money are even they come when they go to us, some of them back, they're not even put on a salon. Because if they keep them money away and say they take by them put in a salon, we never enough, it go control the country reserve, but we then take money now outside of the country they keep. Now outside the keeper. Why? Because they no say to the money. And just one weekend people. But anyway, now only listen what the minister is saying.
Out the budget and spending of presidents, I really want for taken. Not so president no more we spend part of the budget. So no more. We spend per several other entities in the budget. The budget, they take charge of the entire country. The presidency, you say the presidency is not an operational arm.
Service delivery.
It's not a service delivery. How can that not be the case? He spearheads the transformation of the state. Yeah? And then he engages internationally. That's the way we are running the economy. That's how he wants to run the economy. He leads in many engagement internationally, whether it has to do with mobilization of resources. He supports. He goes out, he changes the image of the country and represents this country's image internationally. He has international responsibilities that other leaders in many other international organizations bestowed upon him. Less than 10 million population country. Okay? Your leader is accorded global leadership in leading institution. He is expected to be there to spearhead the image of the nation.
So recently,
we should provision, we should provision appropriately for the carrying of that image of a state. That pride we must have, not to denigrate it by saying the budget's given to him is plenty. That's not the approach that we use.
So recently we see the president and the ECOWAS missions them. Now the states they fund them on ECOWAS.
Partly. So
partly.
So they see how these guys sometimes they are disconnected with the reality. A poor country where we get less than we get less than 6 months. The Minister of Finance is arguing that for pride's sake and international organization them bestowed leadership on President Buyo, and that has to be there, and that's people in the look up to around 8 million people in their life, true value for countless traveling, countless meetings, countless projects there. We don't see any much where don't take place in the country. This explanation. But the pen we do and they peel, then they come back and they defend. This and be a defender now, but now it looks like say they accept the reality. But I wonder you just listen to the rest of it as we continue to say, even ECOWAS, where we go to the leadership, we perhaps will not be even neither. It costs the ordinary people money, then it can't say it, but sometimes God they come up and never can explain. Even though we don't know the amount, but he admits it, then they spend because they don't give you leadership. And it's true. If they don't make you a leader, you ask questions, you're here for just spend or continue.
Partly. So ECOWAS, they refund government. Some percentage of what they call the levies on all customs related issues with the ECOWAS, they levy in every given country. When president travel, with a catalog they travel. When we reach the size of what that is, equivalent to come to Sierra Leone, then when they send the reports, then they refund the country. But the country where you take responsibility, this is a president, this is it's a nation, it's a country, independent country, a republic. So in our sovereign rights, we get the responsibility to maintain the integrity, image, and character and respectability of the state. So we too carry that office with him. That's why we provision for it. We are not a poor nation. We may have fiscal constraints, but within those fiscal constraints, we maintain respectability. Salute to poor nation.
But
the government,
different reporting the positions as poor country.
The government, Sierra Leone is not a poor nation. And I must say this very clear, we are not, by virtue of what we have. And that's why government after government, aspirations of leaders, now for harness those resources appropriately for transform the narrative. We are not. Governments are poor because the governments are not harnessing effectively. That's why we are constrained. And you have limited number of period of time for re-engineer your programs and bring yourself and address them problem here. Right. That's what we try to get power for.
Okay.
So let me come. So we provision for the leader, for the leader to carry that image, and it is our responsibility to do it. Okay. That's how. So let's don't play around with this. We are funding many other aspects of running the administration. Okay. We pay with debt. We'll not ever default on debt. That's one. Second, we run with administration and pay salaries. He spoke about wage bill. The wage bill is 25% of the total budget. It is below 4% of GDP of our costs. We have been paying the wage bill. Is not a burden on government. Okay. What we need to do is make sure that we raise enough revenue. With the handle wage bill, we'll not ever renege on it. However, we need for increase more revenue for take care of several other responsibility, which is very important for the government. Social program, infrastructure, run the administration, international image of the nation, embassies and the like that.
Okay, sometimes you see the sheer amount of confidence or disrespect to we as citizens, the way they explain things then. I see people and maybe they ate not normal or probably now attacking at their brain. You talk about wage bill, say not to burden. This until then campaign against, not to so. You talk about traveling, where you say not to problem, the government for doing. This until then campaign against. We talk about the economy, saying, but when it's in all kind, there's a sort of greener, like when I don't see this one, so there's a sort of greener. There are greener, say yes, indeed. So sometimes you ask, is it probably maybe out of fear, they not get mind for come out and maybe say the truth, or probably even for tell the president the truth, because maybe by saying the truth, you will lose your position. That makes people respect Edmond Jamil, where now very few among the other people that will be looking, saying, what, me, certain things I don't want, how they go. I don't want. Very few people there. Because when you watch the office, the privilege where they come, the contracts there, the opportunities there, the connections there, the like the certain money that way just a calm way sometimes if you can use any for user, because more like now they don't hold the audits service, they don't put under control. People get when they say you're at liberty. I mean, you get a little bit of relaxed mind because at the end of the day, nothing significant will come out of it. But anyway, I think we go just tap on this one. The last one we're going to talk about the land issue, so we stop and we'll take a short break where we will come continue. We just join you on the program. Today we look at SIBA say APC no say Edmond Sylvester, that man with the dance, say na ingo rule the go run the 2023 election. So by the time we find out more, although we know what thing they go on. But I think before we even go, I think Lord just dancing on dancing. You get one dance where some people not say, ding dong you, not so. Not you. I never see man like for job rich people. I don't need appoint people more this one. Anyway, we can't just have
Hello everyone, my name is Ambassador Collins Archipiers. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a Sierra Leonean film producer, actor, director, and I am based in the UK. I am also the Sierra Leone Film Council Ambassador, UK and Spain. I have good news for you. Komon-Tok platform is coming up with their Supreme Night on the 13th of June, 2026. It's going to be a night to remember. They're going to be launching the Komon-Tok platform and also the launching of a book titled Shattered the Republic. Yes, you got me right. Shattered the Republic. I can't wait to read that book. Now, the doors are open at 5:30 p.m. for you to mingle with the big names attending the event. I am going to be there. Lots of other big celebrities going to be there. But the actual event starts at 7 p.m. Please don't be late. The place is All Saints Community Center, 105 New Cross Road, SE14 5DJ. Tickets are priced very, very reasonable. Early bird, £50 for those who want to buy earlier. The late ones who want to buy at the door is £60. If you want to show your support, to support the Komon-Tok platform, you want to go as a patron, it's just £100. Please, come in your dozen. Come and support. Tell a friend to support. That day is going to be the night to remember. You can contact this number, +44 7459 716-573. Or you can go on their website, which is www.komon-Tok.co.uk. Please show your support. I am going to be there. Are you going to be there? Hello everyone, my name is Ambassador Collins Archipiers. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a Sierra Leonean film producer, actor, director, and I am based in the UK. And also the Sierra Leone Film Council Ambassador, UK and Spain. I have good news for you. Komon-Tok platform is coming up with their Supreme Night on the 13th of June, 2026. It's going to be a night to remember. They're going to be launching the Komon-Tok platform. And also...
All right, so yes, Pamela, time don't you go. I just want, I think, although the person, although we calling him, we get one with Pamulaya, where they watch his program. They don't donate 500 and let's just see, let's just confirm the amount. I think 530. Just one confirm and force. Just one confirm and force. And be sure of the amount. Okay. Just confirm. $530. $530. $530. $530. $530 for this show. So, and I'm sure it one for country, one because of the work on the we all together, and I love calling it 500. That's what they say. There are a lot of things we want to do, but they say we struggle. Not to say like I have people, but we really this. One of the reasons we make with the bring condition. It's on attack now. We said we look around a solid team where at least we get we get a lot of things, but now we just wait like on. I will see. Come on, so yeah, able right for the that my supports for several more listening. I thank you. I help with as they can out the ask I help with put on the stroke. I'm more serious and constrained. Forget independent voice. Easy. I just want to let you know this. Independent voice for getting at the media is scarce, difficult. Some of we probably is because of maybe their content or the background no come out. But I'm telling you, temptation, maybe buckle before now. We know we don't disclose to people. We don't call you from the other side say something there or this that. But again, I just for we money yes okay. Sometimes at the bigger picture, and people on a situation where in say action or me in action could cause life or will contribute to poverty. That's just principle. All right. Now let me just put something again. The other day, like I say, we start on this. Sampaton. I'm sure a good number of you don't watch, I don't read newspaper them, I see them talk here, don't count 110, 210. The storm, this land saga between the Koroma family and Rebecca Randall, where Bishop Abu also involved. Bishop Abu involved one of that. According to her, his widow, they attend in church and he cried to her and say, somebody one sees in land and is powerless, make it jump into according to your version. But however, many people that don't right see, even this very person where now Rebecca, it don't sell more than 35 acres of land without a full master. More than 35 acres of land without a single master. How is it possible? Sometimes we therefore ask some of them critical questions here. Well, this land, it don't reach a point where it maybe they don't take it in another level. Yeah, we don't know if the other parts and do this, but we see, we see this the way they say people in the do other things inside some craft or whatever or Sarah. Anyway, it's just part of the video where they're sent to we, they sign and found out the land as the case intensified. And we almost say the best outside and go resolve this now the court system. But as how the situation unfold, it seems as if both parties, they're all not settled their money. But we go continue for bringing this case. I want to just take a look. Plenty of people want to see occurrence.
Yeah. Live, one back. We don't the lights are now.
What's that? Liverpool. Let me fire. I can't follow. That's what is entitled and Paris.
Yes, you go see the video. You go see the video. I said, go see the video. You see the video?
No put swap, huh?
This we don't know if in a dog Adrian them.
Now the right animal no.
The right animal not having a bonus animal. Being a dog or they put what is a dog?
Yeah.
Much too long. This I don't even see they going to do this now.
They can't choke out the road.
They choke them back. It's a road. They choke. 4 o'clock. Yeah. Almost plotted. Now 7. No, we don't put. Once you want to back, it's a problem. Below left, so. Yeah, the same line I for Pala. Oh, below left, so. Yeah. So now we can start tomorrow. 3 years.
Who the lights are? Who the light? Who they put swap? Yeah. Oh, I'm not getting number.
Then drop call
All right, so this is now one of the videos and similar videos are also the share and then the suspect see people like the witchcraft exists, black magic exists, whatever the case, part of culture. They talk about they work for other people. They really work. Well, but what we understand, the last visits, or the ministry also sent people, and there are expert reports, 2 expert reports, we say that we don't share with you now. Expert reports. 2 expert reports we don't show say the land belong to the Kuruma family, according to the findings of the mission of the ministry. But why up till now the ministry able to make a final judgment? That's not the thing where a lot of people understand, and that is why lots of the time the best thing they would do is somebody right now he gets bonus marshal for but government arrest anyway. I don't want out too much of it. I don't want like problem back. use the interview now as a case. Now, instead, they say government and not the arm for camp. Minister, we try for Richard. Come by the other day. So we tell and say, now the government say, can our platform and talk for them then? I mean, find select or whatever. Not plan. So it's really challenging. The current situation. People, ministers, directors, people with authority, then they just build fitty fatter. And can just sometimes just go against within a standard procedure. Because how two directors will sign the same document, same property, how a private property will subsequently transfer or converted to a government. These are all some of the things the way they can do just create more. It are probably six sides, probably somebody bribe them, maybe perhaps somebody with higher authority, higher power, connected. It happen and it's real. A lot of people then don't die just because of them bonus there. People in the way don't do good. That's them and that say, okay, I go invest in the country. I go maybe sometimes the time we buy the land here, I know the money yet, or go actually invest it. They wait for the right time. And all of a sudden, particularly land they will not fence it, them big acre, they already talk about 20 acres, 30 acres. It's really, really challenging. Or let you get 20 acres, 10 acres in a salon. If you not in a salon, even if you're in a salon, people don't get. And again, sometimes, depend on the person. If the person gets connection with you, if you don't take time, then you don't be no stay. And we don't be no stay for they broke that stay. We don't see them many times. But anyway, on this case, we go definitely follow because we get interested to do the same for Marshall. Look like say with the tap now, the other issues there, we left them for another day. And yes, the oil side, the petrol, for another day. Time. All right, so fine, we'll take a short break when we can. Now you turn for talk. Can give the mic, connect with we, that we serve benefit on experience. You take short. Let's take a break.
And out of your sensation, get ready to groove diamond style and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance, and platform show where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance on June 13th. Step into the scene, all Saint Central, where the moment becomes magic. Where the moment becomes magic.
An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our booking platform in an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement. Komon-Tok platform. Event details.
Well, grand dinner dance, booking platform launch Saturday, June 13, 2020. Swear Olsen Community Centre, 105 New Crossroad, London, say 14, 5 DJ. Tickets.
Early bird.
Feast now.
Standard at the gate.
Yes now.
Spectrum.
Show your support.
You gonna Early bird.
London, say 14, 5 DJ.
Don't just attend, take part in the sensation. Take part in the launch. Book your tickets now. +44 74576.
Okay, yeah, so family, we take few calls, all right? We take few calls. All right, we take few calls. Yeah. All right, let's start from the text messages. Yeah. This one they come up from Alassane Jallo, where they say Sierra Leone religious leaders are all I said, but these clans never stand up for the suffering mass in Sierra Leone. And this one they come up from Alim Conte say Siba is playing mind games. And mind games, so don't put on for gets the information out. Ibrahim Koromade says Statistics Sierra Leone is currently conducting cartographic mapping secretly in the southeast, according to the IV on Sunday. Okay. And this one they say Julius Content and confirmed news have been Sylvester is to resign as ECL boss in coming days. This one they come up from Abubakar's CD and Kanu. It says Siba. Now Siba they tell we say Mada Bill not get the power for hire and fire. Well, yes, that's what it look like. Strange. Strange. Really strange. Yeah, it's Kate K. Thank you for joining us on the program. And Babatunde here say the headline match is what children likes to hear, only to see the country and they in control. The Sierra Leone. And this one they come for Kelvin. Yes, Kelvin, thank you very much as always. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, Kate K, thank you for joining us as always. Appreciate you now. Time that right. Today we end the program much earlier than usual, and so these are the last 10 days of the Ramadan. You know, it's a Qadr for we as Muslims, very important. Yeah, it's in this Tajud, night prayer, very very important. And Sharon we explain importance of maybe before the end of Ramadan we got to watch this like and this year we're a little bit late for ask people them for so we just say low left from next year so say hey, why not the ask again, so we understand say maybe you starts for action late, but unfortunately plenty things to get hopefully bag so we distribute. It's not bad. A few months ago we see back where we distribute Australia, Komon-Tok share to this privileged people December the small let's concert hard things and so small. Not easy, so not easy. And I want to believe strongly say as long as we know relax, as long as we not give up, as long as we sacrifice your time, believe in which would salon definitely one day better place. Equity. And sometimes, most of the time, we can say like particular word only in the West, maybe get you people a citizen, you don't worry. So what you get for worry because no place like home. It's true. Or you never know, but you pick their interest. I had them bona. Maybe sometime after I don't do research, you decide, say, no, what? Back to me, father, or me mother, whatever the case may be. That place no conducive, technically you don't hamburger, you don't contribute. Apart from it picking self, a lot of people that don't retire, they can't go back to Sierra Leone. They can't. For basic, the basic things say what we take for granted now, right? The water, the medical, good medical, adequate medical facility, electricity challenges. These are the things that what we take for granted. They're not even there on that self. So that is why some people, even though they want to relocate around the country, can't. But those people yesterday, then they get chance for contribute to Sierra Leone. I know they blame them in general. I don't type of talk say they all get something for. Some of them go don't contribute, but there are some people that don't get no business, they don't want no nothing but Sierra Leone where things can be fine. This now the that's hard fact. There are people like yesterday where things be so sweet for them overseas, they no get some of them don't have call them Sierra Leone and itself. They no one associate themselves with Sierra Leone. Yeah. Yeah, people here way don't tell me say they're not Sierra Leone, but no one get not with Sierra Leone. Can you imagine that? But nevertheless, sometimes things will change. The table will turn around, we go and go back to my country. But because you know got no business, you don't forget any business with Sierra Leone 20 years back, 30 years back, the country don't become worse. Perhaps your contribution will have made some difference in certain sector. Who knows? So anyway, just a general discussion, just a general contribution now. We just have the program now. One for tell we say plenty thank you. So you are a Muslim, Tajweed prayer, and according to the Sheikh, that particular night is not the night of power, the night we God reveal, either to Qadr specific. A lot of mosques in then they observe this particular night, this very night, either to Qadr. Very, very important for during this time. Worship, God accepts, value more than 83 years, full month of worship. God accepts you on that very night. But again, fully, just want to say, I just want to tap on angle. I'm an angle into around. I will out some check the link I understand better, so that at least we know the gravity of it. Till then, I'm Mr. Komon-Tok.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to a sweet mama's alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tuning